This is a quick comparison of the different types of kick controllers that you can use on an electronic drum set. If you're thinking of getting a new one for your kit, then this video should be helpful for you. Okay, so first off we have the standard kick tower like you see here. There's another version of that there, which is a little bigger. The one on the left here is a Yamaha Kp65. That's a pretty affordable pad, and I think it works very well. It has all of these pads all have a 1/4 inch jack output, and they generally work with most types of drum modules. This one I think is pretty good for its price. You can also get mesh versions of these which are better, but they end up costing more usually. The one on the left here is just about big enough for double bass drum pedals, but you usually have to hit the pad a little bit harder because they are generally most sensitive in the center. That's why if you want to use double pedals, it could be a better option to get a slightly bigger pad. Alternatively, you have an option like this. That one is an Avatar brand, which is a budget brand, which is from a budget electronic drum kit of theirs. But it is quite similar to the Alesis Stealth kick pad, as well as the Roland KD7. I used to own a Roland KD7, which was actually really good. So if you want to just use a single bass drum pedal, then this is quite a good option. You can also just get a pad like this, and the beater is usually angled in such a way that this should work for pretty much any or most type of kick pedals. So if you already have a kick pedal, then this should also work as well. And lastly, we have a simple foot switch like so. In general, these are the least responsive. These are generally the worst options, but they also tend to be the quietest. Kick towers are usually the loudest part of an electronic drum set, and these usually provide a lot more quietness, especially if you are living in an apartment or so. Although one thing to note is that Roland, I know at least Roland have much higher end versions of a foot pedal like this, which I have not tried, so that is just something to note. Okay, so hope that's helped. In general, this one is the most versatile. You can use it with double pedals. This one is the most compact option while still using a beater, and it's a pretty nice little solution. And this is usually the quietest option, but the least responsive.